What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. On today's episode of Baggers and Brews, we're going to talk about the last Springer that Harley produced. So if you've been watching the channel, you know what Austin's doing to his bike. You might have even seen the episode of Bert's Road Glide. I'll link that playlist up here. But if this is your first time here, why don't you hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you can be caught up on everything that we have coming up on the channel. So from 2008 to 2011, Harley produced the CROSSBONES. It was the last Softtail Springer to leave the assembly line in York, PA. So some people might say, nah, Harley will make a Springer again, but I beg to differ. With the advent of ABS and them not being able to fit the ABS onto a Springer front end, they took the production space in New York that used to make their Springers and brought their trikes in-house, and then they sold all their Springer tooling off to Paco. So the CROSSBONES was the flagship of the Dark Custom line. And it was the beginning of the blacked out style of bikes back then that we're still seeing today. So over the 11 years that I've owned it, I've done quite a bit to it. Some of your cookie cutter mods, such as a derby cover, shifter linkage, and a standard stage 1, which includes a breather, Vance & Hines tuner, and some Vance & Hines staggered big shots. A few other items, I cut the taillight section out, and I put a Drag Specialties taillight in there with some spacers so that it fits up inside the bobtail fender. License plate relocator. I relocated the coil from its standard position by the oil tank to where the horn used to be. I've also blacked out most of the engine casing. I've always planned to do the heads, never quite got there, so that's about the only part of the engine that's left untouched. The CROSSBONES came from the factory with a leather bib and a nice leather seat, so continuing with that theme, instead of powder coating some of the other parts such as the shifter linkage and the brake pedal, I had them wrapped in leather from a company called Iron Braids, and I'll put their link down below. And with that being said, let's take a look at some B-roll of the 2009 Harley Davidson CROSSBONES. That's it, everybody. That's a 2009 Harley Davidson CROSSBONES. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.